The National Weather Service has issued an alert for your area.
Tornado track, GR2 3D street level radar activated. NWS and SPC severe weather wires activated. Facebook live stream activated. X Twitter live stream activated. YouTube live stream activated. Storm Track 360 studio systems activated. Stand by to go live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Broadcasting live from the Storm Track 360 studio located at the heart of the Arkansas, Missouri Ozarks in Harrison, Arkansas. The only local live stream severe weather coverage for the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks with Tornado Track GR2 3D street level radar technology. Your Storm Track 360 live and up to the minute severe weather coverage starts right now.
All right, welcome to a live stream of your Storm Track 360, broadcasting live from Harrison, Arkansas. We are going to be covering a destructive severe thunderstorm warning in effect for western Carroll, western portions, actually the majority of Madison County, eastern Benton, and portions of northern and eastern Washington County. Again, a destructive severe thunderstorm warning now in effect.
Severe weather alert. A considerable or destructive severe thunderstorm warning is now in effect. Impact. If this is a considerable severe thunderstorm warning, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Hail damage to vehicles is expected. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, trees, and power lines. Expect considerable tree damage. If this is a destructive severe thunderstorm warning, people and animals outdoors will be severely injured. Expect shattered windows, extensive damage to roofs, siding, and vehicles. If this is an extremely destructive severe thunderstorm warning, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be heavily damaged or destroyed. Homes and businesses will have substantial roof and window damage. Expect extensive tree damage and damage to power lines. Seek shelter now.
A lot of folks over in the northwest Arkansas area in our coverage area may have received a EAS alert for destructive severe thunderstorm. This is going to be 70 plus mile per hour winds and hail that has potentially reached baseball size. We're still waiting for more storm reports to come in. Benton County, they are advising they got thunderstorm wind damage now around Gallatin. In Benton County, trees down across Highway 412 at the Illinois River viewed from the RDOT camera. We've got 68 mile per hour winds around the Healing Springs area in Benton County, measured by the KXNA radar. 1-inch hail reported by the Washington County Emergency Manager. 1.75-inch hail, which would be golf ball size, reported just earlier around the Siloam Springs area in Benton County. Right now, the hail core is coming up here on Hinesville, just west of Huntsville area. We have the this has already went over Springdale and Fayetteville area. We've been watching it. Of course, there's a lot of media cover for Washington and Benton County, so we didn't go live as they do have a lot of coverage over there. We've been getting a lot of messages coming in asking if I'd go ahead and go live. They wanted to see what our thoughts were on it. So we are live. We're going to keep an eye on it. We're going to stay live with you guys here. There's no tornado risk with this. It's straight line winds and large hail. Again, this has been upgraded to a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. Let me get the get our velocity scan up here. Let's see if we can even get a good look at this. This may not even be worth putting over here for you guys. Let me switch radars and see if Tulsa is getting a look at that wind. Not really. So we're just going to go ahead and stick with this. Right now, looks like if you're around the Japton area, the Durham area, around the Wesley area. I'm going to switch over to our NROT. This is not, I'm just going to turn that off so it isn't scaring people. This is where the winds are right now. This is coming up here just west of Japton, south of Wesley, and east of the Durham area. This will be right here, right on top of the county line here. I believe this is Highway 16, right here around the Thompson area. That's where we're seeing the strongest winds here getting picked up by the radar system on our scan. You can see if we switch back over to our maximum expected hail size here, that hail core is right here around the Spring Valley, Hartwell, Roxton, Drakes Creek area. Let's go ahead and jump on over here and get a bigger look at this with our Radar Omega system. You can see here, this is, I don't know if they've got that back up or not. Yep, there it is. So there's that severe thunderstorm warning. Not giving us much information here. Advising this is a destructive storm for the Springdale area. Hazards include baseball-sized hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds. This is radar indicated, but we do have several storm reports that have come in backing up what the radar is showing. So again, if you are in the Eureka Springs area, I believe right now the hail core and the winds are going to stay south of you. You will be getting some straight line. There's a lot of lightning in these storms, so you're going to get a lot of lightning and thunder and some downpours. And I'm not saying you're not going to get, winds and maybe some small hail, but the destructive winds and the destructive hail right now is near the Hinesville area here, just west of Huntsville. So if you're anywhere from, let's say, the Hinesville area back to the down here by Elkins, let's say Asher, Georgetown, Aurora. So if you're anywhere in these areas right here, let's just go ahead and get a color on here that'll work better. So if you're anywhere in these areas right through here, west of Huntsville, you need to basically be indoors. If you're on the road and you just happen to be listening to us on TuneIn Radio or another source, just make sure that you're looking for a place to pull off here. These storms potential heavy downpours, straight line winds, and we're going to be looking at some very large hail. As I had said just a little bit ago, this has been upgraded to a destructive severe thunderstorm warning. Let's see this. It may have downgraded this with this last update. Let's see. At 4:44 p.m., a severe thunderstorm was located near Hinesville, moving east at 50 miles per hour. 2-inch hail. Okay, so they've reduced it back down to hen egg size. So hen egg size hail and 70 mile per hour winds. They're advising people and animals outdoor will be injured. Make sure you're inside. Locations in or near the path of this storm. This will include Hinesville, Huntsville, Elkins, Aurora, Alabama, Pleasant Ridge, Hobbs State Park, Best, Oak Hill, Sonora, Wesley, Beaver Lake, Forum, LaRue, Avoca, Gateway, Beaver, Clifty, Bush, and Georgetown. Okay, and now they've downgraded this from a destructive to a considerable severe thunderstorm warning. So that's still dangerous. I still need to make sure that we're pulled off the roadway somewhere. We are indoors. Let's make sure that and this is observed. So we do have information coming in from storm spotters and media and public reports backing up this information. Let me see if I can pull something up here. See if we can find a camera over in that area that we might be able to use. I don't think. It's just kind of in a strange area when you're trying to look at cameras over in that area. I don't think we're going to be able to get a look at these storms. No, they've already moved over to all the RDOT camera areas. Let's see here. The closest camera I've got to look at this is the Twin Bridges there just outside of Springdale there on 412, and it's just showing some traffic and some heavy rain right now. So that's nothing to bring up for you guys. We're just going to basically just watch the storm reports. I'm not sure. They've had a lot of straight line winds. Let's check and see if we've got any power outages showing up here on our grid. All right, so we've got about 3,700 customers without power right now in Benton County. We've got
special weather statement.
Right about 4,800 without power right now in Washington County. So the winds and the hail are bringing some power outages, and we've got a lot of lightning in these storms. So let's definitely be prepared for these storms to be moving in. We will definitely, I'm going to go ahead and leave that up. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's see, we do have... Okay, we do have some information coming in from the Storm Prediction Center. Let me pull that up for you. All right, they're advising parts of North Arkansas concerning severe potential. A watch is likely. Probability of a watch issuance is 80%. Risk of severe wind gusts and large hail will continue spreading eastward into tonight. So they're advising throughout the evening and into the nighttime hours, and that a watch is likely. An earlier supercell cluster with a history of producing large hail and severe wind gusts is tracking eastward along a warm front draped across northern Arkansas. While this storm is generally right on the boundary, it appears to have access to moderately unstable surface-based air to its immediate south. Low mid-level warm advection is contributing to upscale growth, and around 50 KT of 06 shear will favor continued organization, upscale growth into an MCS with an attendant risk of severe wind gusts and sporadic large hail. A watch is likely. They're advising probable peak of a tornado intensity would be 85 to 115 miles per hour, but we are not currently seeing any rotation with this storm. Wind gusts 55 to 70 miles per hour, and hail size from 1 to 1.75 inches in diameter. Although we were seeing up to baseball size hail with this earlier as it was tracking through the Benton and Washington County area. Now we're going to go ahead and stay live, and we're going to matter of fact, we're getting some rumbles of thunder here at the studio. I just felt it was strong enough. I felt the vibration here on the floor. So yeah, we can see some lightning strikes here, getting pretty close here in eastern Carroll over to western Boone. However, there is a special weather statement up here around the Green Forest area right now. They're advising at 4:49 p.m. Doppler radar indicated a strong thunderstorm near Green Forest, moving east at 40, nickel-size hail and 40-mile-per-hour winds. Locations include Coyne, Denver, Green Forest, and the Rule area. So you can see right here we got a strong thunderstorm with a special weather statement. That is not severe at this time. We will keep an eye on it, but you can see that flashing yellow box there on your screen. That is that considerable severe thunderstorm warning. Eureka Springs, you are in that severe thunderstorm warning, but I believe that the larger hail and the straight line winds, the more intense part of the storm is going to stay to your south. But Huntsville, you're definitely in the path of this storm. Let's see here. Areas of Wharton, Purdy, Aurora, Marble, Harmony, Alabama. Definitely make sure you are in a shelter, pulled off the road if you're out on the highway, or if you know someone on the highway, they need to start looking for a place to pull off to wait these storms out. Right now, we are not seeing any kind of a rotation with these storms, so it's just straight line winds and some large hail. So that's where we're at right now with it. Let's see, Stone County, Arkansas. Let's see, where are you at? Over here. Looks like up here near the Clinton area, around the Mountain View area, around Stone County. Looks like we're fixing to populate a special weather statement here. Should pop up here just momentarily, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave that up here. Advising a strong thunderstorm will impact portions of southwestern Stone, eastern Searcy, Van Buren, southwestern Cleburne, northeastern Conway, and north central Fulton counties through 5:30. You can hear that's the studio sending my phone an alert. We just had a watch issued, so let me kill that. I'm in the studio. And we will cover that watch here momentarily. Advising winds in excess of 40 mile per hour and nickel-size hail is going to be likely, and that will be radar indicated. And for some reason, that is not popped up here. Okay, there it goes. And that's just going to, looks like it's just going to cover mainly the Van Buren County area and going over here towards Clinton right now. But it's tracking off to the northeast, and that triggered that special weather statement because it's going to affect right here around the southwest corner of Stone County, and looks like southeast corner here, southeast of Oxley here for the Searcy County area. So we do have a special weather statement now with some storms forming, tracking towards the Mountain View area of Stone County. We do have a special weather statement up right now for the Green Forest area,
Updated
northeast Carroll County. This will be heading in the northwest Boone County. Will be affecting the Lily Hobbs area and Omaha here momentarily. Let me take a look here. We got some new information coming in on the radar. All right, let's switch over here to our map and see if we can take a look at where that watch is going to be here. Get our views. All right, they're just putting out that watch. So you can see that watch outline here. Let me actually drag that screen over just a little bit, get that more centered here for you guys. There you go. All right, it's looking like severe thunderstorm watch has been issued effective this Sunday afternoon and evening from 4:55 p.m. until 11 p.m. Advising primary threats include scattered large hail and isolated large hail events to 2 inches in diameter, scattered damaging wind gusts to 70 miles per hour, and a tornado or two is possible. That is going to be in effect, and it looks like for our coverage area, that's going to cover Boone, Newton, Marion, Searcy, Baxter, Stone, Fulton, and Izard counties. And again, that will be running until 11 p.m. tonight, and we could potentially maybe see a tornado or two with these storms, but right now no rotation on the radar. Let me get this brought back up. We did get a tornado tone going off. Make sure it's not near. Okay, that's down in Texas. So, like I said, when we were on earlier, just doing that special coverage, we had a tornado warning going up, and they had one on the ground there in Colorado. Sean did advise me that was confirmed and sent me a picture from, I don't know if that was from media or who had that, but this one here you can also see in Texas. This one's also observed. So this is, why is this important to us? It's telling us that the atmosphere is
severe thunderstorm.
Got a lot of energy. So that's 2 confirmed tornadoes today with this system that's tracking towards us. It'll be primarily on top of us tomorrow. So we're on the eastern edge of it right now, which is already generating severe thunderstorm watches, straight line winds, and some large hail. Let's see, we got a brand new severe thunderstorm warning now going up. All right, and we do have the tornado possible tag now with this one. Okay, so severe thunderstorm warning for Madison County in northwestern Arkansas and southern Carroll County in northwestern Arkansas until 5:45 p.m. At 4:58 p.m., a severe thunderstorm is located near Huntsville, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Golf ball size hail and 70 mile per hour winds are possible. And I'm going to bring this up and show it to you guys here. You can see down here that they are advising tornado is possible with this storm. The threat is considerable. This is a considerable severe thunderstorm, so maximum hail size up to 1.75 inches, which is golf ball size and 70 miles per hour. And they do have the tornado possible tag with this. So we'll be staying live to keep an eye on this as it is tracking across Madison and Carroll counties. This will be tracking towards Newton and Boone counties. So we're going to go ahead and stay live, keep everybody up to speed as these storms are tracking off to the east, which right now the probability index for a tornado is only about 7%. It's low, but it is there. Not currently seeing any rotation concerns with the storm. I'm going to go ahead and do a scan here just to make sure. Here we go. Okay, yeah, we're starting to see just a little bit of weak rotation in some of these storms now. So definitely, we do have that hail and that straight line wind threat, and now we're starting to get a little bit of concern as far as having a little bit of a rotation, maybe a brief tornado threat with this that we need to keep an eye on. Okay, let's see. We need to do a system refresh real quick, guys. Give me about 3 minutes. Let me reset all this stuff so it stays running right, and we'll be back here just momentarily. When we take our quick break, you'll have a radar in the bottom right-hand corner that you can keep an eye on. Of course, we won't be getting another radar scan for about 4 to 6 minutes, so we'll be back before the next scan comes in, so stay with us.
Wherever you are, whether you're ready or not, it's coming. With the power to change the way you live. So you don't have to change the way you live. Generac automatic standby generators. Control your power, control your life.
Cash First Taxi in Harrison, Arkansas. Professional and nice clean rides. 24-hour service available. Servicing a 150-mile radius, going to or from Harrison, Arkansas. Rides start at just $10 and this covers most one-way rides in the city limits of Harrison. Need a jump start? We now offer jump start service, starting at $20 in the city limits of Harrison, higher rates outside the city limits. Call or text for a ride today at 870-955-2103 or book online and see more rates and options at mycashtaxi.com.
If you need custom computers, internet service, networks, repairs, upgrades or parts,
Max PC in Harrison, Arkansas is your one-stop for everything computers.
Check out their new location at 112 East Stevenson or call 870-741-1629.
Max PC has the StormTrack 360 5-star approval for business excellence.
StormTrack 360 would like to thank the following for your support. Nate Wilson is committed to guiding clients through every step of their real estate transactions. Specializing in buying and selling homes, farms, commercial property, and investment property throughout Northwest Arkansas, Nate genuinely enjoys serving this vibrant community. Whether you're curious about your home's value or ready to start your next real estate journey, Nate is here to assist. Give Nate a call today.
Automedics Pro, serving the Harrison, Arkansas area for over 17 years. Call Mike or Will and schedule your appointment today at 870-743-4907. A healthy car is a happy car.
Live with GR2 3D street level radar technology, your continued live up-to-the-minute severe weather coverage for the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks starts right now.
All right, guys, we are back. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning. This will be covering Newton County and southern Boone County. Let me go ahead and get this set up here for you guys. They're advising the National Weather Service in Little Rock has issued a severe thunderstorm warning. This will be considerable severe thunderstorm warning now in effect for Newton County and southern Boone County until 6 p.m. Severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from near Marble to near St. Paul, moving southeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazards include 70 mile per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. This is radar indicated. Locations impacted include Alvey, Yardell, Western Grove, Crossroad, Hall Creek Falls Campground, Carver, the Upper Buffalo Wilderness Area, Lurton, Wayton, Lost Valley State Park, Low Gap, Compton, Devil's Knob, Nail, Irby, Gaither, Swain, Fallsville, Fort Douglas, and Valley Springs. And I just saw some messages here that the alerts didn't go out, so I'm gonna, if you guys will bear with me just for a moment, I'm gonna resend those real quick. Like I said, a lot of the developer stuff, they're still working on everything, and we're just kind of in a holding pattern, waiting for these developers and Apple and Android or Google, whoever they are, to all agree and get along how everything's supposed to work. Okay. All right, I'm gonna if any of you guys get the alerts on your iPhones, let me know. They were supposed to have that fixed. In the Android, they actually pulled it off the store and supposed to be resubmitting it. That alert's going out right now.
Storm Track 360 alert.
I know I got it. So it came through to my phone. All right. And let me just go ahead and put the alert out here on our Facebook Messenger. So if you haven't joined our Facebook Messenger system, sounds like somebody's coming in, getting the dogs all worked up. Let's see here. There it is. How are you, sir?
Good. Wait.
Well, I didn't really think that this was supposed to be later this evening. So this is why I tell people about when we try to depend too much on the models.
The model.
Exactly. The models are wrong a lot.
Yes, exactly.
So all right, we're gonna go ahead and send out our messenger notice on Facebook. This says we are live severe weather coverage. All right, so X all that out. So thank you, Jessica, for bringing that. Okay, Jessica, yeah, they're supposed to be trying to fix the app, and I don't know why they made the choice to pull it back off the App Store. If you already have the app, it may be working now. We're just waiting for them to do some testing, and then they're supposed to be resubmitting it to the App Store on Android, but I think you can still download it on the Apple Store with iPhone. Like I said, dealing with the developers with the apps and dealing with the Apple and welcome to my headache. But it says Jessica said it did go off on the Android phone. So Pamela Dixon got it. Karen Anderson got it. Okay. Is anybody got an iPhone? Did you guys happen to? Do you have our Storm Track 360 app on an iPhone and got the alert? I've got confirmation from Pamela Dixon and Jessica Barnes that it's working on Android. So if someone's got iPhone, if you have our app, let us know if it's working. That'll let us at least know that the developers have got it fixed.
Oklahoma tornado alert.
Oklahoma tornado warning for southwestern Ellis County in northwestern Oklahoma, northwestern Roger Mills County in western Oklahoma.
All right, Sean. Your camera is new. I don't know if you noticed I had to move it. So I don't know if you had to reposition yourself to be centered, or let me know if you need me to turn the camera a little bit. So is that where you usually sit, right there?
Right here. Yep.
There you go. I got you centered now.
Okay.
You look pretty.
Thank you.
So we are, let's see. All right. I have an iPhone and I got it. Okay, Dustin and Rachel worked on iPhone. Okay, guys, fantastic. I'll get a hold of the developers and see if they can get it resubmitted on the Android store for those of you who don't have it. So we'll get that resubmitted and updated. I do apologize. That's been a total headache. But anyway, that's awesome. I'm glad that at least they got the alerts fixed, and we will make sure everything's relisted in the stores for those of you that don't have them. Boy, so here the alerts are going off for tornado warnings everywhere. Just
Yep.
not for us yet.
Not for us, no.
Thankfully. Looks like tornado warnings are currently popping up here. Looks like these are for Kansas, Texas, Oklahoma, and Colorado. Yep.
That's that. Don't know what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah, and I'm really concerned. But the good news is us getting some storms right now will maybe help kind of bring some of that energy level down. I don't know. That's the thinking on it.
Yes.
Supercell tornado threat increasing across parts of northwestern Oklahoma and to extreme southwest Kansas during the next couple hours. So that mesoscale's not for us. But did you see that? Supercell tornado threat is what they're saying is off to our west. So that's not good news. All right, Madison County. Now you're showing 509 power outages in your area. Looks like over 10,000 power outages in Washington County, and we're showing over almost 6,000 power outages in Benton County from these storms right now. So, let's go over here and pull up that mesoscale discussion. Did you get your chat up over there?
I think so. Yeah, it's
okay.
up.
All right, cool.
Yep.
Let's double check.
Got the radar up. Got chat up. You already had the.
Yeah, I had the wire up.
Yeah.
Wasn't sure. I rebooted all the systems, cleared out all the caches, make sure everything was going to be running good for tomorrow. I didn't really anticipate if we were going to be needed to go live today, but we've got destructive and severe thunderstorms popping up. So hopefully, if we can get some storms that I hope they don't do no damage today, but maybe that will help us out as far as eating up some of the energy. If we can just keep some rain and a few weak storms throughout the night and early morning hours, it'll make things a lot better for us tomorrow.
Yes.
But I know a lot of people don't want it at all, but this is not for us, guys. I just wanted to share with you guys what's going on to the west of us right now. I'm gonna bring this up. Again, this is what they just issued over in western Oklahoma, the Panhandle, just east of Amarillo, like north and west of Oklahoma City.
Statement.
They're advising supercells expected to form from western Oklahoma into southwest Kansas. Very large hail and tornadoes be possible. If you'll look over here to the left of your screen, tornado 155 to 190 mile per hour, hail size 4 inches in diameter, wind 65 to 80 miles per hour. That, folks, is what this system is producing to our west, and that's what's tracking towards us. Very concerning, something we're going to have to definitely keep an eye on. Do you want to cover that
severe weather statement?
Yeah.
Yep. The severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 5:45 p.m.
Mesoscale discussion.
for eastern Madison and southeastern Carroll counties. At 5:14, a severe thunderstorm was located 3 miles southeast of Kingston, moving east at 50 miles an hour. Hazard 70 miles per hour. Wind gust $0.5 celsius. Hail. Radar indicated. Hail damage to vehicles expected. Tree damage. Wind damage is also likely to mobile homes, roofs, and outbuildings. Locations: Carrollton, Rudd, St. Paul, Weathers, Connor, Marble, Alabama, Boston, Dry Fork, Red Star, Kingston, Witter, Aurora, Osage, Rule, and Dutton.
Okay. All right. Thank you,
And a
Sean.
tornado watch still remains in effect for the warned areas.
I don't.
That's what
Is that what it says?
Yeah, it says tornado watch. We're not under a tornado watch.
No, I don't believe we're under a severe thunderstorm
Yeah.
watch. I thought.
Wonder why that come up. But there's no tag on it.
Yeah, it does. It says tornado watch in the deal, but no, yeah, we're under a. Well, unless they changed it, let me double check. Maybe with
They
the
did.
way
I didn't
these,
see anything.
I didn't see it either because right now it shows severe thunderstorm watch. Well, let me go check the Storm Prediction Center and just see. They may have just hit the wrong button.
I have. Yeah.
It still shows severe thunderstorm watch for us.
Yeah, that's
but
what I
it
got.
does. The statement does say.
Yeah.
I think that they're excited about what's going on over in Oklahoma, and
Maybe so.
or maybe they're just trying to get us ready, get us prepped.
Could be.
All right, thank you, sir.
Yep.
I wasn't going to try to bother you because I thought, you know what, I don't know what the overnight hours and tomorrow was going to bring. So
that's all right. I mean, we were discussing the storm in Washington County earlier.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah, I was watching it, and of course, they have a lot of coverage over there.
Yeah.
TV coverage, radio coverage. They do a really good job, and I don't know what kind of viewer base we have. I usually go live for Benton and Washington primarily to give advanced warning to Carroll and Madison as they're coming across. So our viewers just probably need to let us know about that. I mean, I know Deb is over there, but she, I know she's really good at keeping up with all the different weather sources that are over there, and she's good at sending us information. So it kind of seems pointless to go live if only 4 people are going to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, usually most of our viewers are from about Berryville, Eureka Springs, east of Huntsville, going all the way back over east of Mountain Home. And I know we got a few up around Berrystone and in Taney, but primarily, it's Carroll, Eastern Madison, Boone, Newton, Marion, Searcy, Baxter, Stone, Fulton, and Izard counties. And I think we're starting to pick up a pretty good base in Ozark County now, which we did originally. We added Ozark, Fulton, Izard, and Stone when we thought we were going to be working with Hometown TV, which, let's not even go back down that road. So anyway, let's just keep an eye on the storms. Let's keep tracking, and that is still tornado warning alerts going off. So yeah, Kansas, Texas, Oklahoma, Colorado, Nebraska. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we got just a line of them coming up. Plus, they're getting ping pong ball size hail and golf ball size hail with a lot of those storms. Man, I hope that we don't end up with that tomorrow.
Hey, Brandon.
Brian. Captain Brian Wheeler in the house.
Captain.
How are you, sir?
Is it raining out there?
All right. Talk in your mic. Let me make sure I got it on.
Check.
Yep, you're on. All right, cool. All right. Let's see. Brian, you may turn your camera on or just leave the studio camera up?
Doesn't matter to me.
It's your camera. You want it staring at you or let everybody watch the studio?
Let everybody watch the studio.
All right. We'll just leave it like it is then.
I may accidentally pick my nose or something.
Well, that was inappropriate. All right, folks. Again, you can watch us. Right now, we are live streaming severe weather coverage on our Facebook page, our YouTube. If you have YouTube on your TV, search Storm Track 360. You can watch us on your big screen. We are on Rumble, which is also a free app you can use on Roku and some of the other smart TVs. We are on TikTok. I'm still not 100% sure how TikTok works, or even if we're live. I've got their chat up. He just keeps telling me that people are following the host, but don't seem like I get a lot of activity on there. And then, of course, on our Roku, you can download our Storm Track 360 free Roku channel app. You search weather, Arkansas weather, and you'll see our green tornado, and it's got all of our radars and stuff. And you can listen to our live coverage while you're watching the radars and any of the weather stuff that's on there. And then when we're not live, we've got 8 local radio stations that we've teamed up with that you can listen to some great music and news and talk shows like Around the Table with Dan and Ann and Beamer and all those folks. So Mountain Home right now, these storms are off to your southwest. Nothing in Baxter or Marion County right now. Right up here near Western Grove. Looks like getting a pretty good cell moving in. Western Newton County, Eastern Madison County. You can see we've got a pretty good storm moving into that area, and we've got that special weather statement there in southwest Stone County. Let me switch over and let me see if I can figure out where a lot of this hail is at. Let me update our GR2 system. with our new information from this warning real quick. 295 at 37. And then we'll switch over and show you guys what we're seeing. All right, there we go. So right now we've got the, are these still destructive or did they downgrade them? Okay, these are, I believe they've downgraded to considerable now. All right, let's switch over here to our, there we go. So you can see right now around the Western Grove area, here just east of the Eddings Insurance Agency, here near Marble Falls, around the Western Grove area. You can see we're getting, shows 0% probability of a tornado, 4% wind, 3% hail right now on that particular storm area. We've got 1% tornado risk, 34% wind, 6% hail risk here coming into western Newton over around eastern Madison. This covers Kingston and the Weathers area.
Warning.
Let's see.
Statement.
Definitely going to get a lot of lightning and some downpours with this for sure. South Boone County up here around Western Grove and Everton, definitely probably getting some lightning and thunder, maybe some small hail and some wind. If you're in that area, make sure to let us know what you're getting over in those areas. Switch over to our velocity, see where our winds are at.
They canceled the severe thunderstorm warning for southern Boone County.
Okay, so they go ahead and dropped it?
Yep. The severe thunderstorm warning for southern Boone County is canceled. The storm which prompted the warning has weakened. Therefore, the warning has been canceled. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m.
All right, good deal. So, we still have that severe thunderstorm warning. Joel Sullivan tipped us $5. Thank you. We appreciate you. Been a follower for a long time. We appreciate that. They got a tornado emergency again, or a PDS tornado warning over in Colorado. I don't normally talk about what's over west of us, but I just want to emphasize this is what's tracking east towards us for tomorrow.
Yes.
So, definitely concerning. Okay, I'm a little confused. Okay, the severe thunderstorm warning for southern Boone is canceled, but you had to go on down the statement, Sean.
I'm sorry.
Severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect until 6 p.m. for Newton and northern Johnson and north central Pope counties. Advising at 5:22, severe thunderstorms are located along a line extending from Lost Valley State Park to near Pettigrew, moving southeast at 45 miles per hour. Hazards include 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Let's see, the tornado tag is off of this now, so we're back down to just a basic severe thunderstorm warning on that one. And it is 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts and 1-inch hail, and that is going to be for this storm here, covering basically all of Newton County. Let me switch that over. Covering all of Newton County here. That covers Jasper, Ponca, going all the way down here to northern Johnson County. And then we still have this severe thunderstorm warning up here showing 1 1/4 inch hail possible, which is a little over quarter size, and 70-mile-per-hour winds. And that is going to be tracking here across eastern Madison and portions of southeast Carroll County.
Yeah, I didn't scroll all the way down. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was just reading it.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, it gets a little confusing. Sometimes they put it on separate ones, and sometimes they put it together. And you got to go all the way down to the bottom of the statement, which I'm trying to get in the habit, because now always go to the bottom to check that hail threat, maximum hail size, wind threat. Is there a tornado tag, and they'll put all that at the bottom. So just whenever they need some updates, it's just a little different, because they used to issue one for the cancellation and then the other for the update. And now they just throw them all on one. So I'm not sure if that's the weather service or if it's our software.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been having to try to remind myself, make sure I go all the way to the bottom. Looks like southwest and southern Stone County over here. This special weather statement looks like these storms are starting to weaken a lot. That's tracking towards you. There is a stronger storm here tracking east of Heber Springs. Looks like that's going to miss you guys over there in Stone County. As far as these current storms, we looks like still getting a pretty good sail up here just outside of the thunderstorm warning here in southeast Boone County around Valley Springs and Everton. You're going to be getting a lot of lightning, thunder, a little bit of heavy rain, maybe even some small pea-sized hail based on what we're seeing on radar here. And then we do have western Newton and eastern Madison here. Still got a pretty heavy sail here tracking to the east. Okay, now we've got 3 PDA tornado warnings. One in Texas, one in Colorado, and one in Oklahoma. And again, that's the other side of this storm system. That's the part that's tracking towards us for tomorrow. And again, we normally don't throw that out there to you guys. I just want you to understand that this system, as it's moving across, it could be very dangerous tomorrow. So let's make sure we're following all the latest updated information.
Brandon, I've got weak rotation south of St. Joe.
All right.
Be in between Woolham and St. Joe.
Yep, they're just by Snowball. Yeah, that's just a little bitty cell, just a little bitty one, but yeah, it's there. Yeah, that cell's just now forming too. So yeah, definitely let's keep an eye on that one. Let's see here. Boy, that's just a little bitty popcorn storm with just a little bit of weak rotation with it. So that's going to be one to keep an eye on. Maximum expected hail size. Really, for the most part, not seeing a whole lot on the hail either right now with these storms. Looks like it's really starting to weaken as far as that goes. Let me switch over here and try a couple different radar sites and just see what each one's picking up here. If we find anything that is worth looking at, I'll switch you guys over right now, and I'll switch you guys over here to take a look at this with me. This is Newton County, and right now we are just some smaller hail is all we're seeing right now, and this is just a basic severe thunderstorm warning. But right now we are seeing Mossville, Riker, Shiloh, and Boxley area maybe getting just a little bit of light hail, and looks like we need a system refresh. And while we're doing that, you got your chat up over there, Brian?
I do not.
Okay, so when we go to break, I'm gonna refresh our radar systems real quick. I checked our systems, make sure we got everything going. I wasn't thinking we were going to be on the air today. And then we'll go back and check your chat, and we're just going to do a couple of quick things. Stay with us, 3 minutes. Remember, we'll go to break. You'll have a radar down the bottom right-hand corner of our break. Like I said, but all this information we've already covered. So we will be back in about 3 minutes.
Wherever you are, whether you're ready or not, it's coming. With the power to change the way you live. So you don't have to change the way you live. Generac automatic standby generators. Control your power, control your life.
Cash First Taxi in Harrison, Arkansas. Professional and nice clean rides. 24-hour service available. servicing a 150-mile radius, going to or from Harrison, Arkansas. Rides start at just $10 and this covers most one-way rides in the city limits of Harrison. Need a jump start? We now offer jump start service, starting at $20 in the city limits of Harrison, higher rates outside the city limits. Call or text for a ride today at 870-955-2103 or book online and see more rates and options at mycashtaxi.com.
If you need custom computers, internet service, networks, repairs, upgrades or parts,
Max PC in Harrison, Arkansas is your one-stop for everything computers.
check out their new location at 112 East Stevenson or call 870-741-1629.
Max PC has the StormTrack 360 5-star approval for business excellence.
StormTrack 360 would like to thank the following for your support. Nate Wilson is committed to guiding clients through every step of their real estate transactions. Specializing in buying and selling homes, farms, commercial property, and investment property throughout Northwest Arkansas, Nate genuinely enjoys serving this vibrant community. Whether you're curious about your home's value or ready to start your next real estate journey, Nate is here to assist. Give Nate a call today.
Automedics Pro, serving the Harrison, Arkansas area for over 17 years. Call Mike or Will and schedule your appointment today at 870-743-4907. A healthy car is a happy car.
Live with GR2 3D street level radar technology, your continued live up to the minute severe weather coverage for the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks starts right now.
All right, guys, welcome back. Keeping an eye on these storms. We still got that severe thunderstorm warning for portions of Newton County. 1-inch hail and 60-mile-per-hour wind. So these storms are definitely dying down from what they were doing earlier. These are just barely meeting the warning criteria. A lot of lightning and thunder moving through right now with them. We are picking up just some weak, random, weak rotation in some different areas, but
definitely random.
Random, and nothing to get worked up about. Right now. I'm not even picking that up with Little Rock. It may already be gone on this latest update. You still have it on yours, Brian? What radar are you on?
Fort Smith.
Okay.
Let me get back to it because that went away.
Yeah,
no.
You may already have.
Yeah, the newest scan didn't carry it over.
Okay, good.
Yeah, mine shows a little bit around Mount Judy, and I'm off Fort Smith.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah, very light right there
very
on top
light.
of anything. Is it coming up on the 3D, or have you done one?
I haven't even done the 3D
I'll
yet.
grab it real quick.
No.
No, it just disappeared, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Big, that's got big lift with it.
Okay. Well, these storms definitely, earlier when they're coming through Benton and Washington County, they definitely meant business.
Well, they did. See the storm reports over there?
Yeah, I mean, they were coming in so fast I couldn't even click them.
Yep.
I couldn't even click them to read them very fast.
I know I just came back from Branson not that long ago, and it was nasty up there.
Was it?
Well, the closest we got to Harrison, it's nasty.
You can see right now, here is a 3D look at these storms. You can see they're up, breaking a little over 30,000 feet on height. If I switch over to our normalized rotation, you can see it's all clear right now. Make sure I've got this set on the weak scans.
And that is a That is a pretty mean storm going over Murray right now.
So we're showing a 1% probability of a tornado, 34% wind risk, and only a 6% hail risk. So right now, we're getting back down to where these storms are just barely meeting the criteria to be severe. You're probably going to get some heavy downpours. Obviously, you're getting a lot of lightning with these storms. We can see a lot of lightning strikes getting picked up by the radar screen. Matter of fact, I can pull up iDrive Arkansas here. Let's see there, right there it is. Let's see if we're picking anything up. Oh, yeah. Getting a little bit of wind here. So I'm going to switch you guys over now. This is the down by the Edwards Junction in southern Newton County at the 2116 junction. Down here you can see the trees whipping pretty good. Looks like they got some pretty good rain coming down, probably about light to medium size rain right now. I'm not seeing any hail bouncing off. You can see the wind is definitely moving the trees there in the video shot here with the RDOT camera.
I'm showing a hail core just east of Murray, south of Parthenon, but that's kind of ahead of that storm. But I mean, it's got different colors with it.
Yeah, we definitely got a little bit of a hail core. What Brian is pointing out here, just southwest of Jasper here. You can see the Jasper area, the Harps, and the Dollar General right here. And this is looking back down towards Shiloh and Parthenon. Right now, we're seeing only about 0.89 inches in diameter. So just between penny and quarter-size hail possible right here. This would be Murray Road. This would be Highway 327. So just west of there, we are picking up a little bit of a... You can see it on the previous scan. It was really weak, and then it is kind of re-intensified right there. 38% probability on that wind in that area right now, and we've got 9% on the hail threat. But okay, we're up to 0.93 inches now, so that hail core is building a little bit. So areas over here around Mockingbird Hill, Piercetown, Bender, Red Rock, you guys may... This is right on top of the Parthenon Volunteer Fire Department at the Wayton substation. You may possibly end up with a little bit, getting some pretty good lightning here on the RDOT camera down there in South Newton County. So you switch over to our velocity scan.
New mesoscale discussion.
Seeing some random, picking up some random wind here around Mount Judy, Murray, and Swain. You can see right here where that RDOT camera is. And if I switch you guys back over to that, you can see it is really, really coming down. You can see the trees whipping pretty good, getting some really good rain. That is right there near the Swain area. With the area they call Edwards Junction.
Angela Harrison is just getting a little bit of rain right now.
All right.
Lightning, excuse me. Lightning bad in Irby.
All right. Appreciate that information.
Still not really seeing any rotation with that. What we were just talking about in Murray.
Yeah, I switched from Fort Smith to Little Rock, Springfield. I'm not seeing any.
All right, good deal.
Only thing I'm seeing right now is there's a pretty good down in Johnson County, obviously out of our service area, but
you can see right now I pulled up the kind of the broader view. You can see the heavier storm activity right now is in Newton County. You can see Benton and Washington County. This is moved off to your east. Carroll County still got a little bit.
Oklahoma tornado alert.
Oklahoma tornado warning for southern Ellis County in northwestern Oklahoma, southwestern Woodward County in northwestern Oklahoma.
Well, they have that tornado watch over there. Southeast Carroll County here, you can see Getting a little bit of light precipitation. Obviously, Harrison, Boone County, just some light rain. Most of these cells are falling apart as they're moving into southwest Boone County. You can see the larger part of the storm activity right now as far as any kind of small hail and probably the stronger winds and heavier downpours and obviously the lightning. See a lot of lightning with these storms in Newton County. So Newton County is really where the heavier storms are right now. These are tracking off to the east, northeast, so these will be affecting western Searcy County, possibly moving over here into Marion County here in just a little bit. So if you're over here in Benton and Washington County, you guys are in the clear right now. Let me go ahead and check.
Yeah, people are asking about Bergman and Harrison area. So
there's nothing to tell.
Nothing.
There's nothing to tell, guys. It's right as I got this radar pulled up. You guys can see up there. It's just some green rain. No warnings, no information. If we're not talking about it, then you don't really have a concern at the moment. But definitely stay weather aware as we're tracking these storms. New cells can develop. Like I said on the post I put out earlier, please try to learn your locations, learn what county you're in. So when you're looking at the radar with us, you know where you're at. It's pretty obvious. Harrison does not have anything right now.
Maybe get some lightning and some thunder. So.
All right. Yeah, I mean, all areas here, even with this light green, you're going to have a little bit of breeziness. You're going to have some rain. You're going to have some thunder and lightning. But as far as the only warning that we have for our coverage area right now is Newton County. That is where we're seeing a lot of lightning right now. They are getting some pretty good wind gusts, some downpours, maybe some small hail. Searcy County, Mountain or Stone County over here. Let me go ahead and switch that back over again. Let's try Little Rock and see what that's bringing up. So you can see right now, really you got a little bit of cell activity here just north of Marshall. Let's put this in motion, kind of get a track on these. Looks like they're moving off to the east and northeast. So areas of Baxter County over here in Mountain Home, you're going to start getting some light precipitation, maybe some breeziness as this weaker cell activity is moving into your area. Minda Pfeiffer sent 99 stars. We appreciate that, Minda. And of course, up here in northern Searcy County, got a little bit of cell activity development. But as far as lightning and thunder, Mo Ark Wild Woman tipped $20. It said, "Thank you for your coverage." Mo Ark Wild Woman, thank you for that. That'll help cover some of these operating costs. We really appreciate that.
Say that 3 times fast.
Moark.
Don't
begin with.
Don't try it. You're going to stroke out on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a tongue twister, ain't it? But thank you so much for the tip. We greatly appreciate it. Definitely don't look like we have any cell development now back here in west central Arkansas. Looking back towards Fort Smith right now. I'll switch over. You will see that it's starting to clear off now. That's normally, if this was the end of the storm system, we would normally say, oh, thank God, this is about over with. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys Edwards Junction again in Newton County. Still seeing a lot of wind and rain down there west of Deer, around southwest Newton County. But, the main thing is, with this storm system, the more it rains and storms a little bit, the more saturated the atmosphere will be, draining some of that energy. So I'm really, really, really hoping we'd get some more storm activity, so that way maybe we could cut back on some of that potential danger with these storms, because you can see that energy right here on our Storm Center radar. I've got this in motion right now. Let me go ahead. I'm going to pause that so I can show you guys what I'm talking about here. So right here is where we're located at. There's that thunderstorm warning there in Newton County. More tornado warnings going up off to the west. But you can see this energy level here in Oklahoma. You can see back all of this back over in here. This is what's coming our way, and that's all that energy And you can see where all these storms have been forming today. You can take a look here. If I zoom in, notice how this energy level is more depleted over here. You can see this line where the rain's been eating up that energy. So the more of this we get, this right here, the less of this that will be available for tomorrow for what we're seeing now with the tornado development and all the severe weather off to our west. So if we can maintain some of these cells, but as you're looking back to the west here, you can see there are none. So that's got me a little bit concerned.
Minda Pfeiffer, that should have answered your question, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, Minda, if we could kept some rain going and kept some storms going throughout this evening and tomorrow, it would definitely help the potential for the threat tomorrow to go down. But since these storms look like they're starting to weaken and disappear, that means that the atmosphere is going to re-intensify. So that's definitely going to add some concerns for us. You can see right now, and this is what we're talking about. If you take a look at this radar screen, this is looking out in western Oklahoma. Notice how these storms are just, they're not bunched together. There's a little separation between them. Those are supercells. All right. Now, if we clear that out, and I'm gonna come over here. Now, notice how we just got just a big mess of just rain. You got all this green. It's just all bunched together, and then you just got some random areas of cell activity. This, you can get some winds, you can get some hail out of it, but not as likely to produce a tornado. And if it does, it would be more of a weak tornado, most likely. So, this is the type of development we like. It's going to keep that atmosphere a little bit weaker with that storm food. But as you can see, looking back behind us here, it's not forming now. So, and that energy just gonna keep moving in. You look at all that color, look at all that energy, look at all that storm food that's moving through. Boy, that is a lot of energy, a lot of storm food. Tomorrow may be very interesting, Sean. You may have to let the school know you.
Oh yeah,
you're going to be here, not there.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they know.
Oh my goodness.
Showing a little bit of rotation due south of Deer, still in Newton County.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. I was looking up here. Let's see. Showing, we're still showing 0%.
I'm not seeing anything.
Well, 1% in southwest Newton County, and there's a little bit there in northern Johnson County, but not. We'll just keep it on this bigger scan, because when we're covering a storm, everybody's more concerned about areas where nothing's happening. We are seeing a little bit of wind still, seeing some random wind across areas of Newton County here. So definitely, if you're in Newton County, you're probably still getting some pretty good wind gusts. Might be getting some small hail, and definitely getting some downpours with some lightning and thunder, especially over here in southeast Newton County, around Ben Hur, Lurton, Mount Judy, getting over here into western Searcy County in the Snowball, Witt Springs, Pendle, St. Joe area. Definitely a lot of lightning strikes showing up here.
Brittany and Monarch over in Marion County, thunder and rain.
All right, appreciate that update, Brittany.
Dina Taylor, just found you. Much better coverage locally than any other weather service I've seen. Thank you.
Well, we appreciate that.
And then Millie Rock wants to know the overnight concerns for Mountain Home.
Yeah, I was just fixing to go over all that stuff. I'm going to bring up and show everybody kind of what the thoughts are. Let's see, let me refresh, check for power outages real quick. All right, we've got almost 1,000 without power right now in Madison County from these storms that went through. Almost 13,000 without power over here in the Washington County area, and Benton County just shy of 6,000. About 15 over in Carroll, 7 in Newton, 23 in Boone without power right now. So several power outages from these storms as they moved through. I'm going to go ahead and cover what the SPC is thinking as far as the weather. I don't even know if I want to say the word model. We might look at one. They haven't been very accurate here lately. They've really sucked. And I know a lot of people are like, what's the, they're wanting to know those times. And I hate throwing them out there because those models haven't been close here lately. Like this right here wasn't supposed to happen.
No,
all of this activity we're kind of dealing with right now was supposed to be later this evening into the overnight, which was going to hopefully, kind of stabilize the atmosphere so we didn't have as big of a chance of severe weather tomorrow. And that is now obviously not matching up. So, as far as risk goes for Mountain Home, let me pull this up for you guys. You can see right now for the rest of today, now this runs until 7 o'clock in the morning. So from now until 7 a.m., you can see that Mountain Home area has more of just a marginal risk of weather. We have that slight risk for Harrison, Jasper, and looking back to our west and areas to our north there around Branson and heading back over into West Branson and Southwest Missouri. That was based on the information. They updated this at 3:05 p.m., so almost 3 hours ago. So this is fairly new information. This is our tornado risk through 7 o'clock in the morning. Our entire coverage area of northern Arkansas and southern Missouri is in that risk of at least a 2 to 4%, and we've got the Fayetteville, Benton, and Washington County areas in that 5 to 9% risk. And of course, like I said, a lot of this is based on model information, and it's definitely not really matching up. As far as taking a look here at tomorrow, you can see we got that enhanced risk for our entire coverage area, and the tornado risk goes almost over right there with that hatched area just near Mountain Home. We got that hatched area. That means that a significant tornado risk of EF2 to EF5 probability is higher. And as you get east over by Mountain Home right now, it shows that 5 to 9%. So as it's moving east there across northern Arkansas and southern Missouri, that tornado risk will start going down. But that's based on the latest information. Now, we think there may be a chance that we will have an upgrade, depending on what these storms do between now and tomorrow morning, will determine how much energy is available. If these storms kind of flop out, then we're going to have a higher chance for life-threatening storms tomorrow. So definitely, you guys pay attention. And like I said, all this information I'm showing you, all these outlooks, you can see this on if you have our app right now, you have access to this on our mobile app. I believe you can still download it on the Apple Store with the iPhone. I've got to have them make sure that all the upgrades are done and then have it re-uploaded so you can download it on Android. So I don't think it's available right now on the Android store for the Android phones, but we should hopefully have it back up as soon as possible, as soon as the developer and the people over at Google
statement
get along. But anyway, Sean, would you cover that update for me?
Yeah. The severe thunderstorm warning for Newton County, northern Johnson, and north central Polk counties will expire at 6 p.m. The storm which prompted the warning has weakened below severe limits and no longer poses imminent threat to life or property. Therefore, the warning will be allowed to expire. However, gusty winds and heavy rain are still possible with these thunderstorms. A severe thunderstorm watch remains in effect until 11 p.m. Central for western, central, and north central Arkansas.
All right. Thank you, sir. All right. You guys can see we're needing a 3-minute system refresh. We're going to grab that 3-minute break real quick, and then we'll come back. We're going to cover a few more things, and if no more warnings or no more information is issued, we may go ahead and be wrapping the stream up. So I'm just going to go ahead and cover some of our severe weather potential, and then we're just going to kind of watch these storms in Newton County a little bit longer, and then we may wrap up. So stay with us. 3 minutes. Remember, you'll have a radar. The most recent radar information will be in the bottom right corner of your screen while we're at break.
Life insurance that can actually save you and your family's life. What a wonderful concept. Cozy Cavern Storm Shelters do that. Your insurance will replace most of your losses. Protect what can't be replaced. Your family. Custom built here in Arkansas. The ultimate in severe weather protection. Proven lifesavers.
StormTrack 360 would like to thank the following for your support.
At Bar L Excavation, we see our clients as more than another project. We see people with plans and dreams that are ready to be made into a reality. We are equipped with a full fleet of machinery and the knowledge and experience to effectively and efficiently complete a large variety of projects, serving Harrison, Arkansas and surrounding areas. Give Bar L Excavation a call today at 417-337-2228.
Nate Wilson is committed to guiding clients through every step of their real estate transactions. Specializing in buying and selling homes, farms, commercial property, and investment property throughout Northwest Arkansas, Nate genuinely enjoys serving this vibrant community. Whether you're curious about your home's value or ready to start your next real estate journey, Nate is here to assist. Give Nate a call today.
DJ Duo, hold please. DJ Duo, hold please. DJ Duo, hold please.
Hey TKO, I just got back from doing a fun party. What's going on here?
Man, we're getting phone calls like crazy.
Well, you know why, right?
Of course I know why. They love us because we are the fun DJs.
And they love what we do because we love what we do.
We play at weddings, receptions, proms, reunions, holidays, and special events.
DJ Duo, the fun DJs.
You can give us a call at 741-5008.
Hey, I see you got some more calls.
DJ Duo, pizza? We don't do pizza.
Automedics Pro, serving the Harrison, Arkansas area for over 17 years. Call Mike or Will and schedule your appointment today at 870-743-4907. A healthy car is a happy car. Excavation, septics, water lines, storm cleanup, demolition, land clearing. Serving North Arkansas and Southern Missouri. Give Bates Land Works a call today. 870-365-6227.
Live with GR2 3D street level radar technology, your continued live up to the minute severe weather coverage for the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks starts right now.
All right, guys, welcome back. You can see a live shot of the studio here. You can see us in here hard at it, keeping an eye on everything. There's Brian giving everybody a wave. We are, as far as, let's check and see if we've missed anything. Yeah, Jessica Barnes got that taken care of for us. You know, obviously this precipitation that's moving through the area is tracking towards you, but you're just a marginal risk right now. That's not saying you won't get some lightning and thunder, maybe some small hail and some winds later. but obviously it's tomorrow is where our big concern is going to be. And if we do not get any more activity throughout this evening and into the overnight hours, that's just going to leave all that storm fuel for this system when it's moving through tomorrow, which could make it very, very dangerous. So
had a report here.
Go ahead.
From Julian Carlton. Hinesville area got hit hard for sure. Had to be 80+ mile per hour tornado-like winds and hail that came through, trees down everywhere, and inches of hail.
Yeah, when that was coming through, they were classifying that as considerable and destructive severe thunderstorm warnings. And we were seeing, between 70 and 85 mile per hour winds when it was coming through that area, and definitely had a lot of that large hail. So areas to your east need to be feeling blessed right now that these storms have started calming back down. We do have a special weather statement right now that's going to be covering southeast Newton and portions of southwest Searcy County. They're advising as far as wind gust up to 50 miles per hour, half-inch hail. Gusty winds could knock down tree limbs and blow around unsecured objects. So that is a special weather statement that is going to be running until about 42 more minutes, but it runs until 6:45. So,
getting a pretty good hail core in the south of Witt Springs area on the Pope County and Searcy County line there.
We do have that severe thunderstorm watch right now that does run. You can see these highlighted counties on your screen. That will be running until 11 p.m. tonight. However, with the way these cells, the way the storms are acting right now, I would not, Brian, Sean, I wouldn't be surprised if this thunderstorm watch isn't canceled early, because the activity is definitely weakening and not really posing the threat that it was earlier, like with the storm report you were reading gave us. That was looking pretty dangerous. Saw a lot of shelf cloud activity running across, moving east there through Washington and Benton County. Saw a lot of pictures on social media floating around with that. As far as throughout the overnight hours, like I said, we're going to be keeping an eye on this. I think that hopefully we will continue getting some of these special weather statements, not be getting that severe thunderstorm activity we was earlier. Let me switch over here to our MRMS. You can see we got a little bit of some cells down here in Texas. They got a tornado watch down there right now near Dallas. Got some cells here in northern Louisiana. But as far as if I put this in motion, you guys will notice we got a lot of clearing going on over here in eastern Oklahoma and portions of southern and western Arkansas. For the type of energy and the outlooks for tomorrow goes, that's not good. It'd be nice if we could just kind of keep some rain going, some light rain, light showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder, keep that atmosphere saturated, burn up some of that energy. But that is definitely not being the case. You can see this is what we're talking about. A lot of energy, so it just has a couple of these cells, breaks that cap, and you can see looking all the way up through here, got several flashing tornado warnings. Wow, going all the way up into Wyoming, or east of Wyoming, right east of Wyoming there in Nebraska. So all of these warnings that you guys are seeing here on the screen is being generated, and it goes all the way down here into Texas, from Texas all the way up to Nebraska right now with the tornado watch area, and that is shifting to the east and will be affecting us tomorrow. So we'll be keeping an eye on all of that. I'm trying to remember. Okay, as far as access to our apps, you can go to stormtrack360.com. Remember, guys, we've got stormtrack360.com. We've got it everywhere. If you'll go to our website, there's links to our mobile apps. not the Android app right now. They got to get it resubmitted on the App Store. But if you have an iPhone, you can still download the app. If you already have our Android app, it should still continue working, but you should be receiving an update. We did find out earlier the notifications. The developers did get that fixed. So hopefully that'll be back on the store here pretty quick. You can go to our Facebook page. I want to show you guys this real quick. Let's see, let me get that brought up. All the different tools we have. Did anybody check our storm reports page? We've been so busy watching this stuff. I have not even brought it up. I'll pull that up real quick since we're going over here on Facebook and see if we've got anything. Let me cover this real quick with you guys. If you go on our Facebook page here, let's see. There we go. You can kind of see what it looks like. But whether you're on a tablet or your website or whatever, if you look at the top of our page, if you look at this area right here, you'll see that Storm Track 360 alert with the exclamation marks. If you click that is our channel page. And all you do is you click it and it will bring you, you just say join. And what that is, if you have Messenger on your phone, when we send these alerts out, you will get those. So you'll see if you look down here, we sent that out earlier. 700. It was seen by 745 people. There's 1,500 members, so that means that either they don't have Messenger turned on, they don't have their notifications on, for whatever reason, they didn't look at it. But you gotta, if you join our channel page there, when we send out all this information, you got to you can see where we put out the watches. You can see previously where we had a tornado warning in Washington County, we were going live. So this is what we kind of use this for, to give you a heads up. Hey, we got something going on, we're going live. Or hey, we got a tornado watch, or hey, we got a tornado on the ground, we're fixing to start covering that. So you can do that by simply making sure you have Messenger on your phone. And like I said, you just click that Storm Track 360 alert, and that will bring you guys another tool to use. And then we've got our storm reports page, which sadly hasn't been being used a whole lot lately. Kind of forget to even be going and looking at it because no one's really been putting anything on there lately. Let's go look and see. Michael Anderson did. Michael, I am so sorry. I've been so used to nobody sending us anything. Let me switch over here. We're going to show that. Michael follows us, does a really good job at giving us some information here. So there's a look.
Oh, wow. Good lightning.
Yeah, that's some really good
like
lightning.
That.
So that was sent in. A weird moving fog was coming this way, then switched directions and went back north. And that's going to be up north of the
Oklahoma tornado alert.
Oklahoma tornado warning for central Ellis County in northwestern Oklahoma, southwestern Woodward County in northwestern Oklahoma.
All right, so more tornado warnings going up off to our west over in western Oklahoma.
Panhandle.
But Michael, thank you so much for that. Oh, they got a good lightning strikes in there too with that shot. But if you take a video or a photo, and the storm reports page again is on Facebook. If you look in our about section up at the top of our Facebook, or our about section on our YouTube, you can see links to get there. You can go on stormtrack360.com and there's links. We had to have a separate group page so everybody could put their videos and pictures, and then we have access to them, and so does the National Weather Service and Public Safety. So again, Michael Anderson, thank you so much. That's awesome. That's a really good video. Got the lightning strikes in there and everything. Wow, that is really impressive.
Appreciate Jessica Barnes for replying to some of this for us.
Oh yeah, Jessica,
definitely.
thank you so much. Jessica is one of our moderators and does a fantastic job of helping answer questions when we get a little bit overwhelmed in here. Like I said, as far as when we're looking at our screen, we have all 5 of our social media channels. All of that chat goes into there, and sometimes it looks like an index running. So Jessica does a great job on our Facebook side helping keep an eye on stuff. Let's see, what else do we got?
Still got that one hell core just moving slowly across the bottom of the counties there, but other than that.
Yeah. All right, folks. I'm looking at some of the, because I've got it like the TikTok broke down, and I've got the YouTube. We're covering Newton County and Boone County, and we're covering Harrison. We've got it up there, and people are saying, "What about Harrison?" You obviously don't know where Harrison is on the radar map, or you're not understanding what you're looking at. So please, guys, take a minute. Get on Google Maps, pull yourself up, and try to figure out where you're at when we're covering this stuff. I can't tell you how many times we're sitting here covering an area, and we have 5 or 6 people just nonstop burning up our chat saying, "Well, what about this area? What about this area?" And that's the area we're covering. They just, I don't know, maybe they don't know where they're at on the map, or
if we're not talking about, then there's nothing going on.
No, if we're not bringing it up, then there's no concern right now. But when we bring it up, I mean, all of our radars, no matter which radar we have, it's got all the towns listed. That's why I always recommend people watching us on YouTube, because you can watch us on your TV. If you have a smart TV, you got a big screen, and you can see these town names a lot better than you can if you just have a little bitty iPhone or a little bitty Android. So, but if we're not mentioning your town name or your county, then we are not having something of concern right now. And a lot of times when people are saying, "What about?" There's nothing even going on there. I mean, I can pull a camera up for Mountain Home sometimes, and the sun is shining, and there's no clouds, and they're saying, "What about Mountain Home?" Well, the sun is out. What do you want? What do you want us to tell you? So, guys, please learn where you're at. And I'm not trying to be mean, but since our channel has grown so much, when we get a lot of that stuff, people wanting these personalized forecasts and personalized information, or they just simply apparently don't understand where they're at, our moderators are going to start being instructed on blocking you from our chat so that you can't even send anything anymore, because it's unnecessary traffic. Most of our chat is for people to communicate with us about what's actually happening where the weather's occurring. Like, is this hail hitting the ground? Is that wind hitting the ground? Is there rotation? Not, "Hey, what about my area? Hey, I live here. Hey, we've covered that so many times." So please, guys, stop doing that. I don't want to have to end up having our moderators block you from our chat. We sometimes we have 40 to 60,000 viewers total between all of our social media. We can't do a personalized weather report for everybody. So let's keep that chat for communicating important information like storm reports, something that's important as a whole, not asking about an area that may not even be having any weather right now. So if you guys could work on that for us, that would be really appreciated. Sean, Brian, is there anything else that we should cover?
Jana was wondering, how can you get the app?
Okay. The app, are you talking about the Roku app, or are you talking about our Android and iPhone app? The mobile phone apps, you can go on your app store and type in StormTrack 360, or you can go on stormtrack360.com, and just a little bit down, you'll see a little white deal that says, get our app. You click on that, and there's links there. Now, if you don't have our Android app right now, you cannot get it. The developers were having some issues, and for some reason they pulled the Android app off. They left the iPhone app up while they were trying to fix some notification issues with the app. So if you already have it, my understanding is they are working, but you cannot download our Android app at the moment until the developers get it back on the store. So I apologize for that. As far as our Roku app goes, if you have a Roku, you can just type in Arkansas weather. Just search Arkansas weather, and on the apps it'll come up. You'll see our green tornado. You'll see up here the green tornado logo that goes along with Storm Track 360. If you'll click on that and install it, and then a lot of this information that I cover with you guys, like those SPC outlooks and stuff, they're on our mobile apps, and they are now on our Roku app. And that Roku app also has 8 of our local radio stations now, so you can use it at work or at home to listen to local radio now that have partnered with us. So hopefully that answers your question. And I'll as soon as we get done with the stream, I'll shoot a message out to the developer and see if they can get the put a rush on getting that Android app back out. Now, we do have a new developer working on a new app for Android and iPhone. I think I'm about to give up on that, Sean.
Yeah.
It was going to have iDrive Arkansas. It's going to have a lot more tools, but it's just
not working out.
They're just back and forth with the Apple and Android people, and they want this changed and this code. Oh, you didn't check mark this box. Oh, you did. I mean, just nitpicking. So we may just since the notifications is working on our old app, and then I'll see if I can do some backdoor updates for you guys on it.
Yeah, because it's just eating up your time.
Yeah, I mean, I've spent over a week and a half. And I've been in here hours back and forth with Android, Apple, been on the phone with people. I mean, it's just like, God, what do you guys do? Do you guys do anything?
They just must not get along very good.
I guess not. But hopefully it answers your question. Most anything you could have a question on, like Roku, type in, like I said, Arkansas weather, our green icon will pop up. Everything else, stormtrack360.com. Our website will have links, and it's also got live radar. It's got SPC outlooks and a lot of information. But we'll try to get those mobile apps back up as soon as possible. Trying to think. Make sure if you haven't joined our Facebook group page, click that and join it so you can send us videos and photos. The channel there at the top left-hand corner of your app, you'll see that Facebook channel alert. Make sure you guys follow that, and then that way when we send out alerts, you'll get a messenger notice. So just all these different tools, and I wish I could say, oh, just follow us here and you'll get everything. The social media apps are just not 100% at getting you the notification. So if you follow us on YouTube and hit the bell icon and hit all, and you follow us on Facebook and you like us and follow the channel and put us in your favorites, and then if you hit that channel, like I said, turn on everything, and then you can pick how you want to watch us when we go live. But I would rather you get multiple alerts and then no alerts, and then you have no idea that we're live and covering something. But as far as the weather goes, you guys can see it was tracking off to the north and northeast there for a little while, and now it looks like it's more kind of going to the east. So I think it's starting to die down. I think it could fire back up later. We hope it does. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I hope it fires back up later, but doesn't get like severe, but just we get some light rain and some thunder, and it eats up some of that energy. I'm just afraid that it's not going to, and then it's going to be especially higher risk for tomorrow. Yes, you need to stay weather alert through tonight. Let's go ahead and, I hate to do this.
Another model.
The models. Let's go look at the models. Oh, good Lord, I hate these things. These things they've been horrible lately.
Yeah, they have.
They have not done a good job. So let's go see what the models are saying as far as weather potential goes. Let's see. This is the 2200. We got a little bit of information to go by. I may have to try a different one here in a minute because this one's still loading. But you can see if I zoom out here, supposedly that was about 6 p.m., which is somewhat, I guess, accurate a little bit. And if we start going forward in time, you can see it looks like that these shift more south of Mountain Home area, maybe some of these cells that, and it's unknown if these would be severe. And then it clears off by about 10 o'clock tonight. And then you can see now this could be good or bad. Either these could be discrete cells that could potentially be severe, or they could just be just good enough that it's going to be some rain and some rumbles of thunder and some special weather statements, and that would eat up some of that energy. We don't know. And that's around midnight. And then they track off to the east Oh, and then it just completely clears off, looks like.
Fantastic.
That means that this makes it worse for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
let's
gonna be a long day tomorrow.
The most recent long term I can do is 18Z. So let's take a look at that. So here is 7. See, it was showing. See, this model is showing like around 8 to 10 o'clock potentially some severe storms in northern Arkansas and southern Missouri. So you can see the difference between that 18Z model and I believe that 23Z, I think, is what we were looking at. So see, every couple hours, new information, these models can completely change. So that's why we say stay weather aware. But, and this could happen and it may not happen. I hope we do get some sales, but that's 1 o'clock in the morning. And then it completely clears off. And then we're getting into about 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. That's 1 o'clock, noon-ish. So potentially might have some discrete sales around 2 p.m. tomorrow. And then around 4 or 5 p.m. looks like it really explodes with potential severe weather. Like I said, guys, this is just a model, though, and these do change every few hours. And then we're getting into 8 p.m. tomorrow evening, 10 p.m., 11 p.m., and then by 3 o'clock in the morning, it's east of our coverage area. And that's based on the latest long-term model. So you're like, okay, I don't understand what we just looked at. Go over it in kindergarten language. Okay, so here we go. So potentially between now and, let's say, 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, there is a chance that we could have some more cell development move through the area. Will they be severe? I don't know. The ingredients are in the atmosphere. The potential is there. So it's something we're just going to have to monitor and stay weather aware about. So from now till the overnight, we could have more cell development. And then in the morning around 10 a.m., it's showing the potential we could have a little bit of cell activity, which I think this is going to be that stuff that's in Texas right now. If it maintains, it'll kind of drift up here towards us. Maybe it'll just be some showers, which could help stabilize the atmosphere if that happens, eat up some of that energy. But then we're looking at about 2 p.m. This is what we're talking about. Potentially seeing signs of the atmosphere with maybe some discrete cells. That could be bad. So 2 p.m. tomorrow could be concerning. And then we go to around 6 p.m. There's 8 p.m. tomorrow night, 10 p.m. And like I said, we'll get another long-term one that'll it's 22Z. So the long-term that'll really look at tomorrow will come in about 2 hours, about 1 hour. Yeah, about 2 hours from now, 1 to 2 hours from now. And then and of course, like I said, these change a lot. So guys, don't put a lot of confidence in these models on timing. They've not done a good job here lately. So hopefully that answers your questions on staying weather aware. And I think we've reached a good stopping point, guys. Do you guys?
I believe so.
All right.
I think so.
Well, it looked like it was going to get pretty active there for a little bit, and then it just kind of fizzled out.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and thank a couple of our sponsors. And I don't remember which break we did earlier. Do you?
No.
Storm shelter.
Oh, the storm shelter one? Okay. All right, guys. I was going to thank a couple of our sponsors. If you're interested in, as an individual or a business, supporting Storm Track 360, you can always get information at stormtrack360.com or send us a message. And we're happy to work with small businesses and individuals who would like to be part of our Storm Track 360 family and helping keep all this equipment up and running. You guys have a safe evening, stay weather aware, and we'll see you in the next live stream.
Wherever you are, whether you're ready or not, it's coming. With the power to change the way you live. so you don't have to change the way you live. Generac automatic standby generators. Control your power, control your life.
Cash First Taxi in Harrison, Arkansas. Professional and nice clean rides. 24-hour service available. Servicing a 150-mile radius, going to or from Harrison, Arkansas. Rides start at just $10 and this covers most one-way rides in the city limits of Harrison. Need a jump start? We now offer jump start service, starting at $20 in the city limits of Harrison, higher rates outside the city limits. Call or text for a ride today at 870-955-2103 or book online and see more rates and options at mycashtaxi.com.
If you need custom computers, internet service, networks, repairs, upgrades or parts,
Max PC in Harrison, Arkansas is your one-stop for everything computers.
check out their new location at 112 East Stevenson or call 870-741-1629.
Max PC has the StormTrack 360 5-star approval for business excellence.
StormTrack 360 would like to thank the following for your support. Nate Wilson is committed to guiding clients through every step of their real estate transactions. Specializing in buying and selling homes, farms, commercial property, and investment property throughout Northwest Arkansas, Nate genuinely enjoys serving this vibrant community. Whether you're curious about your home's value or ready to start your next real estate journey, Nate is here to assist. Give Nate a call today.
Automedics Pro, serving the Harrison, Arkansas area for over 17 years. Call Mike or Will and schedule your appointment today at 870-743-4907. A healthy car is a happy car.
Your live and up-to-the-minute severe weather coverage for the Arkansas and Missouri Ozarks.